At this point, I think I'd like to start experimenting with type. So I have my type tool. Let's select that. Click on your artboard, and you get some nonsense text that will come in. And the name of my company is called Ventuno Wine Bar. I'm going to double click to select this nonsense text, and I'm going to type the name of my bar, Ventuno. One thing you have to be careful of is every time you click with the text tool, you're going to create more text. So if you don't want to create more text, you need to get out of your text tool. So if you hit V on the keyboard, you'll go to your move tool and you can move your text around. If you hit T on your keyboard, you're back into your text tool, and if you click within your text, you'll be able to select it and edit it. At this point, what I would do is just start experimenting with fonts, experimenting with weights, experimenting with the size and alignment and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just work on this on my own, selecting some fonts, trying different weights, trying different sizes. If I go into my my character window, so I'm down here, and you can see if you're not sure what these little buttons are, what kind of window or what they're going to do, just hover over them and the label for what they are come up. So this button here with the A inside is a character window. If I click on that, I get some options, and I can do things like add some tracking, some positive tracking to spread out or to space out my text. And I can choose from this drop-down menu, but I can also manually type this in. So if the maximum that these letters are going to be spaced out is 200 points, and that's not enough for me, maybe I want to try 400, and I'll just go ahead and type that in manually. All right. So that looks pretty good. I could, for wine bar, maybe I can hit return and go to the next line and type in wine bar. But I want to differentiate wine bar from the name because I want some variation. The name is the important thing. I mean, it's important that it's wine bar, but there's a lot of wine bars, and the thing that differentiates this wine bar from any other wine bar is the name. So I want wine bar to be smaller than the name, and I don't want it to be as heavy. So I can, within the character window, I can choose a different point size. In the paragraph window, which is right here, I can make this centered. Oops, let me select all. So if I were to select all the type in my type box, I can hit Command A, select all, and then I can choose the alignment as centered, or align right, align left. I'm going to center mine. I can adjust the leading, so I want more leading in here. So again, I can choose from this drop-down menu. I'll make this not bold, but medium looks pretty good. Maybe I want to make my name larger. Okay, so I'm just experimenting with some things here. All right, and then I can experiment with the positioning. I have put on snap to grid, and it kind of looks, it's kind of, when I position that, it kind of like bumps around not very smoothly. So maybe if I'm positioning my type, I might want to go to the View menu and choose an unselect or deselect Snap to Grid, maybe even deselect Snap to Point, and then this moves a lot more smoothly, and I can be more precise with my positioning. So I think that looks pretty good. I can try different things. I can actually enlarge this manually. If I hold the Shift key, I can make my type really big rather than typing in a point size. I'm just enlarging it as if it's some sort of a shape. So I can do that. All right, so experiment with your type. Try different fonts, try different positions, try things like tracking, and have fun.